Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? You say you can hear me, right? Ooh, all right. That setup is good then. Good. Took me about half an hour trying to figure out this thing. I'm good now. I'm sounding crystal clear. Besides the background, you hear a little bit. Can you hear anything in the back? Hello? Oh, okay. I want to see if you can hear the kids or... Oh, man. Hey, close that door, please. This thing picks up everything. I have to get well, I did watch Trump talk to the mother. I mean, what that mean though? That don't mean nothing. That don't mean 20% is gonna be voting.
Alleged 20%.
Let's see, 20%. Y'all went from 18 to 20%, huh? Give it a take, my ass. I added Mark on LinkedIn. Oh, we're not recording all of it.
I knew it was coming.
All right, let's go, man. Friday podcast. Let's do it. I'm ready. I got a little mic set up, my elbow room. All right, got my elbow room. My elbows. It's a little wrinkly, but I'm working with what I got. Yeah, I don't got a setup right now where I'm doing this out the bedroom. Of course. Hopefully my guys call up today and they give Lisa an earful. But I definitely want to talk about Thomas Cotton. 5 minutes live. Let's go. Go ahead and
Yep.
What made it so good, Lisa? I'm gonna tell you what made. Go ahead. What? Did you listen to music back then? You listen to that Suavemente? Suavemente.
You can't hear it?
No, I can't hear nothing. I can
it's like the Mariah Carey of rock and roll. It's about that. Oh my God. Okay. Hear them high note?
Hey, let's go, man. Debate time. We're streaming live. Link is in the description. I want you guys to call up. And I want you guys
to
turn
the Mars Volta off. It's
your case. You're live. Today's topic
20 minutes long.
It's about Latinos or Latinas. All right, call up, guys.
Speaking of Cedric Zavala, Omar Rodriguez Lopez. Hello.
Dave Chappelle. AFN? Oh.
You said Angel?
Shorty, you're my angel. You're my darling angel.
No sé.
Let's go, man. Debate time. We're streaming live. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go, man.
Oh, that guy. I can't stand him. No, he is like a super liberal. He's like up Larry's butthole.
So if he's a and what?
Of course not. He's not. He's not.
Wait a minute.
He's not, man.
What's the problem with being super liberal?
Super anything is the problem.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, because I was just about to say y'all super right wing.
I'm not super right wing.
No,
unless I was in charge. If I was the leader, I would totally be super right wing, so I can hold on to that power.
Oh my goodness.
But
why are you so power hungry? That's what I want to know.
I don't want to live under that type of regime, so I'm not super anything. No, he unfriended me. He yeah. I mean, he's the one that sent me the friend request, so I'm not boo-hooing.
Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Somebody friend requested you, and then deleted you for what?
Because I'm always besting him.
Oh, one of those people. Okay. All you gotta do is just read a book to best you. That's all I gotta do is read a book. Lisa. Okay, Lisa.
I got myself.
What is that? What is that, Lisa? Is that a two-step?
I got this. I got my picture. Where's Lisa? Lisa's here.
Oh, I wish Omar Rodriguez Lopez would come to our show.
Okay, Lisa's here.
All right, let's go.
It's so difficult to edit Lisa's little thing because she uses the camera like, standing up.
And she like, you do this, Lisa? Strike a pose.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lisa.
There you go. Strike a pose. Yep. We'll pose. I can't see your face. Hold on. I can't see your face. You got to say something. Say something so your face pops up.
Something so my face will pop up.
There it is. Strike a pose. There you go. Vogue. yeah, there it is. Vogue. I'm not copyrighting. There you go. Yo, I watched the old Vogue videos, man. My goodness. They were killing it too, but boy, they were.
Hey, Heavy Waters got some good comments right there. Hell yeah, Heavy Waters. Hell yeah. You got to do it, Brian. You got to do it. I was talking to my queen today, and we were talking about how you call it. We were talking about the electoral college, and she instructed me. She gave me some knowledge on the electoral college that for some reason
you're ruining the Maricopa.
I've kind of like forget about,
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey. you're streaming on Twitch too, huh?
Yeah, everywhere, bro. We're doing it today.
How do I do Twitch?
If you just want to, I mean, you just to be one, just ask one. Ah.
Uh-oh.
That was the dumbest thing I can say today.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That was very dumb.
Yeah.
You know what that is, right?
Heavy water. Do you
Yeah.
like the Mars Volta?
That's from the same people that wanted my money.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Bunch of scammers. Okay, we got Diesel here. Guys, can you guys look at the camera real quick? Damn, bro, that's up. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Diesel. Thank you so much. That was the we're going now. We're almost there, guys. $100. Boom. You guys ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I get into position. I think my light's gonna go out. It's like blinking.
Yeah, why is it blinking? That's why you look like you're in a horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna go out. It's all blinky blinky.
No, just turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was doing it the other day too.
Wait a minute. That's the circle light?
Yeah.
Make sure the connectors are good.
Yeah, make sure the connectors are good.
Yeah, it might be loose a little bit. Let me see. Sit down. Talk.
But it's brighter. It's too bright. Right?
Is it still blinking?
A little bit.
What the heck just happened here?
Okay.
It's too bright.
I gotta take a look at it. I gotta take a look at it. Yeah, you just lower it down a little bit. Yeah.
What the heck, man? I got everything set up for you guys. And
You know what? Let me see.
Uh-oh.
guys, you guys are gonna have to wait for me a little bit because
you good?
Because I don't know where you guys disappear from the
Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me follow the chat while we're doing this.
phone, subscribers, other box.
So everybody listening to the chat right now, these are definitely
Sony webcam,
the befores.
window capture Lisa.
All right. These are the bloopers. So go ahead, get into the chat, guys. Fill up the chat. Interesting topics we're going to start talking about today. Today's topic, as you can see, Latinos. You know, it's time to wake up. BLM doesn't care about you. So go ahead, call up the number. Let me see if the number is posted. The number will be posted momentarily. You should put it in the chat also.
Yeah, and that is debatable. You know, I want you guys to tell me what you guys think.
About what?
Tell me what you guys think about it. You know, because if it's debatable, yeah, about the subject. You know.
I mean, yeah. I'll tell you what I think.
Yeah.
20%.
20%. We're probably 20. We're probably at 21 right now, bro.
No.
Yeah, I think that we are at 21, man. I'm feeling good.
Over the pandemic, y'all went up.
I don't know.
It's been a year since the last time they collected the information. You know, who knows? Soon. Okay, Lisa, I'm working on you right now.
Whatever.
All right.
Don't be scared. You'll be fine. Lisa. You know. Yeah. 13%, 12%, 10%, you know, means maybe what? 10% of 300 million.
You say it's still good, huh? That's still
yeah,
good.
10% of 30 million is like I don't know, it's like 30 million people, you know, which is very good.
You know what, bro? There's a level of disrespect that just goes, it just spews over you. The fact of the matter.
Heavy Water, the Mars Volta is an awesome progressive rock band.
Okay, are we live? Are we ready?
Awesome. It's the best.
I'm ready, man.
Okay. Let's go. Let's start this. By the way, I'm gonna record this video and then it's gonna be posted on YouTube as a live stream and it's gonna be posted as the video. Okay, so if you guys want to copy, you guys want to share it on your social media, let me know. I'll drop it to your Dropbox and then, you know, we're good to go. Yeah. Let's start.
Drop it in my Dropbox. I'm ready to shoot.
Let's start this bad boy, guys. We're going in 3, 2, 1.
Intro.
Intro going now. Let's go. Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to RickyTube 365. My name is Rick, and this is your channel, guys. Today we're talking about Latinos, we're talking about Trump. With me in the channel, Lisa Escobedo and Mark Letrain. Guys, please follow their social media. Don't forget to follow Parler and Diesel's YouTube channel. Both channels are linked on the description of the video. So guys, let's start talking about this thing, guys. How are we doing today? Everybody doing okay? Everybody doing okay? How you guys are doing? That's the question for you guys.
Yes, it's thundering really bad here, so pardon me.
Oh, okay. So,
hold on, nah.
Go ahead.
I got beef.
Beef.
Ooh,
I got beef.
pork.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Ever since Lisa told this man about the statistics, you know what I mean? He's just been off the chain. And now look what he making channels about Latino and how they taking over the world.
I'm telling you, I mean, it's got
beef, Lisa.
Not to mention he's making up statistics now.
Making up. Now he's saying that 21, possibly 22. Next, he gonna say 25. Next, he gonna say they 50%.
Hey, at the rate we're going, we're doing good, man. This is there are women over there, they're just popping babies like pop, 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 you know. Wednesday, pop, pop, you know. I don't know everybody else, you know. I can tell you about other statistics that we know for a fact on Planned Parenthood.
Who's collecting these statistics?
Oh, you know, the Department of Agriculture, man. For far as I know,
of Hispanics. That's
you know,
what it sounds like.
The Department of Agriculture.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
Why would the Department of Agriculture?
I don't know. The tobacco, drugs, and alcohol. I don't know which department.
Sorry, ATF.
It's the census. Census.gov.
Census.gov. Thank you so much, Lisa. Census.gov.
You're so racist.
Man, you got that.
Agriculture. You're so racist.
Oh shit. So yeah, you know, I wanted to post this video today because I saw where President Trump took the some individuals into the White House, you know, and we saw the I'm gonna put it to you real quick.
Let's run the video before we let's do a little synopsis and run the video for the people that didn't see it.
1 second.
Which I must say, it was about time. This happened how long ago?
Oh man.
And the only answer he gave Trump, now I'm gonna be real, man.
Yeah.
I'll be faking over here, dog. The only thing Trump said, hold on, let me speak to my mic. The only thing Trump said was, this is not going to be pushed under the rug, and that all the agencies are looking into it.
Okay.
He's been looking into it.
For how long?
What did you want him to say?
I wanted, hey, you know what? That's a good answer. That's a good question. But I wanted him to be like, here's the results right now. You know, don't tell me something I already know. I already know. So
your expectations are really high.
Yeah.
Hey, Diesel, you got to keep that mic right there, man. That mic's sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah. You like how I like that? This is how I'm going to talk. And I'm going to be like,
why y'all got real mics
tonight?
But anyway, guys, so I just want to make a quick announcement. We have sponsors today. So to our sponsors right here, you know, I know you guys can see them, you know, Goya in the house, you know. We got that Goya products right here. We got the sazon. We got the tomato sauce. We got the total sazon. This is what you use when you do your chicken breast. You know, you do your chicken breast and you do your chuletas, you know, pork chops. Delicious. This
you use that for
this right here, you know, you can put everything. You can have cereal, don't matter what. You can. I'm telling you, anything that you put Goya with is gonna be. And then don't forget your coconut water. You know, if you wanna do your limber de coco, if you wanna do your sazon con leche, you know. And this is the OG right here.
I know OG. Yes.
This is your sazon Goya with achote. You know, this is the red one. They got with and without chote. And these right here, Goya, man, this give you that color to that chicken breast. I'm gonna put a link in the description below where you can go to my store and buy them. I'm joking, guys. I just wanna, But anyway, I'm gonna try to make a picture of this,
Where is Goya from? What country?
Far
New
side.
York.
Far
New
side.
York City.
Yeah, New York City.
What?
That's correct, man. That's you.
New York City.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So Goya has to have some type of background rooted in Mexico or Argentina or something.
It's a company formed by immigrants, but they formed it in New York. So it's an American company, but can y'all hear the thunder?
That sounded like your stomach.
No, it's the thunder.
I was like, why she looked up? She hungry.
No, but no. So it's a company of immigrants. I think right now they're on their third generation, because the company is actually like really old.
Yes, the owner of Goya, who is Prudencio Unanue Ortiz, is from San Lorenzo, Puerto Rico, which is to the south of my town, Juncos. So he's the founder. He lived from 1886 to 1976, and now is run by his family. So
would you like to tell the audience why you're promoting Goya products?
So I'm gonna tell you why I'm promoting Goya. Okay, and it's very simple, guys. It's because the company has done one thing that no other company has done, or not many other companies are doing, and is that, I don't know if you guys remember, but when President Barack Hussein Obama was in power, the owner of Goya, he went over there and he supported 100% the president. It was nothing about political parties. It was nothing about being Republican or Democrats. He went over there and said, hey, let's shake hands. I want to support you. Let's see how much we can donate for you guys, so we can have, our support. And now that Trump is in office, I really thought that Goya people were like Democrats, but no, they went to the White House, they shake hands with the president, and they went out there and like, boom, boom, we're gonna donate 1 million pounds of products, Goya products. So during this pandemic that we're going through, during this hard times that Americans are going through, these guys are stepping up, and they're showing that they are just like this channel. You can see clearly in this channel that probably me and Lisa, we are leaning towards the conservative side, and you're leaning towards the more liberal side. But in reality, we're not here just to support Trump or to support Joe Biden. We are here to talk about subjects that matters to us today and that matters to you today. So, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we just bring something new for you guys to watch, listen with us. Native American Chicano, ¿qué pasó, man? What's going on? So that's what I want to bring, some awareness to the Goya product. They're showing love to everybody. What other companies are showing love to both Presidents Obama and Trump that you can tell?
Fubu. For us, by us, black people.
I will tell you that I swear by the adobo. Mark or Diesel, you're gonna be mad at me, but I switched from Lowry season to adobo.
Oh, I'm good.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Tell him, Lisa. Tell him.
Sorry, black people, but we have been making fried chicken wrong this entire time. You gotta use the adobo. Use the adobo instead of the Lowry season. You need adobo in your life.
Oh yeah, this
fried chicken is gonna be insanely delicious.
First of all, it's not called Larry. It's called Lawry's. Not that Lawry's.
I'm sorry, but I'm from the South, so it's Lowry's.
That Lowry's.
Lowry's.
This little packet right here. This little package right here. This is enough to season 3 whole chickens. Okay, and you get 20 packs of these for like $3.99. I'm telling you, you can season your fries, you can season your chicken, you can season your soup, you can season your oatmeal. I mean, if you go far enough, you can season your pancakes and your grits with the same thing.
Look, man, you're not seasoning pancakes and grits with adobo.
I don't know about the pancakes.
You guys
now
are
you're making me
ridiculous.
curious about the grits.
No.
No, you put adobo on the grits.
Play the video, please.
Yeah, okay, let's listen to this. So what we have here is the mother of Vanessa Guillen. She was invited to the White House by the president, and we're gonna bring you some.
Hold on. Vanessa Guillen was murdered by a fellow American soldier.
Piece of shit, garbage.
Yeah. He ended up being black. And he had a girlfriend, I believe, that was white, whatever. It doesn't matter the race, but regardless of which, there was a relationship. It was going to come out to the public or come out to the first sergeants or whatever his boss first lines were. And he decided to try to bury it. And he killed her, cold-blooded, and buried her body.
Diesel, let's talk about something that has been bothering me before we play the video. You were in the you just retired from the military. I retired last year. One of the things that we know how to operate is the arms room. Okay, and looks like far as we know on the news and everything is that the guy who killed Vanessa, Specialist Vanessa Guillen, he was a soldier. He was an armor custodian, Mm-hmm. And then I'm just gonna run you through a couple of scenarios, and you stop me when you want to continue with the story. So we all know that the arms room is it's like a room inside of a very fortified building where the military units they safeguard their weapons, their MBG equipment. They safeguard a lot of sensitive items. And then one of the things that you are not allowed to do on the Armstrong is you cannot safeguard weapons and money or other things. There's some regulations about it, but I'm going to talk about why I am so pissed at this that is going on. Native American, thank you so much, bro. I say, yeah, what's up, man? Goya. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So one of the things that what's going on? Didn't show up? God damn it, didn't show up. One of the things that you have to do to gain access to the arms room is that you need to go to staff duty. Staff duty is where you meet with the NCO of the day and the officer of the day, that they're safeguarding all the buildings and protocols, meaning that an officer and an NCO, they have to do checks on every building, all these sensitive doors on the arms room. They're not gonna go inside, but they're gonna go check, hey, is everything okay? They need to, pay attention,
Hold on, Rick.
Go ahead.
You said to get into the arms room, you got to go to staff duty first.
In some units, some unit
SOP is that. But if you are the custodian, the primary, you will have a memorandum, and you'll see how many people are authorized in there, and they'll give you keys. So in the MP unit, because a lot of armors are called at awkward different times because of shift work, they have keys, they have the access codes, and they're able to open it at any time they want.
They cannot have the keys with themselves.
They can have so the keys are locked into
into an ammo box.
Into an ammo box, which is also locked into an office.
Correct.
So they have the keys to their office.
Oh, correct.
And they go to the office, get the ammo box, and then keys to the thing. So
that's perfect. So in their case, those keys were being guarded by the staff duty. So you have to go to staff duty, get the sign for the keys. Okay, you need to tell the staff duty NCO or an officer, I'm here, such and such. I'm going to sign for the keys. So the soldier was not. She was off that day. Off. So the individual who signed for the keys was the male who kills Vanessa. Signs for the keys, opened the arms room, and then the arms room was open from early in the morning until 8:00 at night.
Right.
Which arms room do that? I mean, many arms rooms do that, but I mean, the guy have enough time to kill the individual, put the individual into a tough box. I don't know if you guys seen a tough box. I love to show you one because I got 2 or 3 on the garage, but they're like 4 feet wide, 2.5 feet deep, and then they're like 3 feet tall. I mean, it's very difficult to put a body. I just can't imagine. Unless you're a contortionist, I don't think that you can fit yourself, any small person, You know, I don't think that you can put 100-pound person in there. You can put small children, but not a grown adult. You know, with a uniform and boots and everything. So I mean, what I'm thinking is the carnage that this individual inflicted into the body of the soldier Vanessa Guillen was brutal from the beginning, just brutal. Just putting her into the top box, man. Anyway, psychopath.
He was a psychopath. He was a coward. And the fact that if you ever been around dead bodies, I hope you guys never do in your life.
Yeah.
But the bodies go through something called rigor mortis, where the bodies get stiff, and a lot of the it gets heavy and all that stuff. So I do know they did cut up the body to pack it. And so if you're cutting the body up to store it, to do something like that, just imagine the mental capacity that you have to have, and the fact of the evil that you have in your heart to do that, to cut a human body.
Right.
Let alone, it's hard for me to cut damn turkey leg.
That's just think about it, yeah.
You know, if I don't cut it in the right joints or whatever, I'm cutting straight through bone. And unless, you know, that's what he had to do. He was cutting through a human. And that's sad. And, you know, I'm glad he got what he got, which was death. He killed himself. I wish death on no one, but when you do something that egregious and that shameful and that cowardice, you get what you deserve. And I hope that the female who's still surviving, I forgot her name, the girlfriend, I hope she gets life imprisonment or death.
That's tough, man. So
she just dismembered. She just helped dispose of a dead body. She's not going to get a lot of time.
I believe she also, I mean, first of all, I think she helped cut the body up. I'm not quite sure, but I think she helped.
But it's already dead. Up. Yeah,
but you help.
It's not a lot of time for that kind of crime.
Wow.
It's a few years, but not like a lot. I think like 5.
5 years. Well, I hope she gets. Well, all right. Well, if she doesn't get death, but whatever. But
she can't get death. She didn't kill. If she assisted with the death, yes. But if all she did was help dispose of a already dead body. Right. So it's not that big of a deal. In other words, don't get your hopes up too high. It's not, in the eyes of the law, it's not that big of a crime.
No, it's bad. I know you. I know what you're saying, and I know you're gonna say it's bad what she did. It's horrible what she did, but in the eyes of the law, yeah, cool.
It's not that big of a deal.
All right, 10 to 15.
It is horrible. No, there's no way she'll get 10.
Less than 10 to 15.
10 to 15 is manslaughter. She's not gonna get 10 to 15.
Correct.
No way.
But when you have necrophilia, whatever the heck, when you
it's an already dead body.
Wow, bro.
Yes, more. So that's the thing that people always confuse morals with the law. Morally, it's horrible, but according to the law, it's not that big of a deal.
So I wanna bring something up to the guys on the chat room. Benny Cute, you put a stupid comment right there, and then I deleted your message, and I put you on timeout. Let's have some respect to the members of the show, okay? And don't insult females, okay? If you are the type of individual that treat your woman, your mother, your sister, your wife, whatever the case may be, on that matter, you can get the fuck out of the channel. And fuck you, dude. And I just remove you from here.
Who is he? He's always coming up here and saying crazy things.
Yeah, I just remove it.
Did I not date you or something? Did I stand you up? I didn't give you any. Like, who are you?
Some fucking nasty bastard. There we go. He just got being removed.
Damn, Benny, what's wrong with you, man?
He's always up here saying, I don't know who he is.
Hey, Annie. Is it Amy? Annie? I can't see. Oh, Amy?
Yeah.
AMIE. What's going on? What's going on with y'all? Hey, don't forget to call up. All right. We're about to play this video. But go ahead, call up the video. The numbers posted 520-261-7246.
Let's go.
Go ahead. Let's play this video first.
One second. There we go. Got it now.
Mi hija Vanessa Guillen, yo quiero que usted me ayude a que se haga justicia por mi niña.
She wants your help to bring justice for what happened to her daughter.
Que lleguemos a la verdad de lo que qué es lo que pasó ahí. Realmente qué es lo que pasó. ¿Quiénes son los responsables?
She wants to know who's really responsible and who was responsible for what happened to her daughter and why didn't people act on it.
Y que nos ayude a pasar ese bill a nombre de mi niña, porque ella murió y salió toda la luz, todo lo que estaba pasando en las bases militares.
And her daughter died in service of the country from the hand of people who are in the military.
Y yo quiero que usted me ayude a llegar a la verdad,
She just wants your help to get at the truth, to get the justice, the truth.
Yo sé que usted tiene hijos, sabe lo que es amar un hijo.
Hey, I was watching William Barr testify.
What the heck is this guy? Oh, we got it back.
Y que yo le toque su corazón y que vea mi sufrimiento.
And this is from her heart, and she knows it's of your heart.
Well, I saw this on one of the shows recently, and I was just looking, and it hit me very hard. I saw what happened to your daughter Vanessa, who is a spectacular person and respected and loved by everybody, including in the military. And I invited you to the White House. As you know, the FBI and the DOJ are now involved. We got them involved. And the people at Fort Hood, where it took place, are very much involved. We didn't want to have this swept under the rug, which could happen. And so I'd like you maybe just, if you'd like, for the media to explain exactly what happened as we all understand it, but they don't, perhaps.
So, President Trump, first of all, thank you very much for hosting this family. It's a beautiful family that I represent. I'm attorney Natalie Kwan. I'm doing this case pro bono because I believe in it, and I believe in our military, and I believe in justice.
Good.
And like you love the military, you love our veterans, and you've proven that today by just bringing us into your home to begin with. Secondly, we have formed together to figure out what happened and how it happened. And just to give background, Vanessa was having issues internally with some of the surgeons and such, hitting on her, sexually harassing her. We don't know how far it went because a lot of women don't always speak up. They just are afraid.
Other people other than the one in question, right? Okay.
So and it's a systemic problem there, you know, and you know, you have young kids, boys, girls, 18, 20, 21, you know, but there isn't enough protections in place because they get nervous about retaliation. And I knew about the problem, but I didn't know how severe it was. Like I said, thought I was picking a scab, and here I saw it was septic. It's terrible. The hashtag I Am Vanessa Guillen, if you go to that, you will read all these stories of these young women that serve our country, how broken they are. Like when they report it, what happens in a chain of command, and then they get retaliated against, and they got clean toilets and stuff like that. So I understand why Vanessa wouldn't want to go formally report it. So she did tell her family, she told her friends, she told some of the soldiers with her how they were, this guy, especially this guy, Aaron.
In particular, him, right?
Aaron Robinson, that's correct.
Others also?
That's correct. So I understand that she was in a locker room, the girls' locker room, taking a shower, and he walked in and sat there and stared at her showering, like just creepy. And unfortunately, we believe that she was going to report him because he was with her in the room that day, her day off. They asked her to come in. Makes no sense, right? We're not getting all the answers, by the way. And he supposedly took a hammer and killed her in the room, bludgeoned her to death, If you go into this room, the room is probably like a quarter this size of this room. And it's open, so people can hear and see things. So how no one heard her screaming, how no one saw the blood, those are like questions we still have. But when he did that to her, he carried her body out and he buried it in the river nearby. He used a machete.
Nobody saw this? Nobody saw it?
Nobody saw this, right? And he used a machete to cut her up with his girlfriend. And he tried to burn her body when it burned. I mean, the horribleness. I said it reminded me of like ISIS, what they do to our soldiers. And
fellas, are you still powdering your balls? You know you don't need to, right?
This is like the worst ad ever, but it's cool, by the way.
When I heard about the story, you know,
Let's give the last couple minutes.
Can you help us? And I said, absolutely, can I help you? You know, these are immigrants. You know, my family's immigrants. You know, you come to this country, you want to serve it, you want to do the best you can. And I didn't want them getting railroaded. I know that it's hard to navigate through the military. I know it's hard to navigate through Congress. And I knew that we needed to do something. We need a congressional investigation because there's so many, how's that happen? How did this happen? A lot of cover-ups. When I tried to work with the CID, I said, what subpoenas have you issued? Because I'll issue some subpoenas with you, like to help you out. They said, you know, they wouldn't tell me what subpoenas they issued. They wouldn't tell me anything. So I found that it was very difficult to communicate. There was no transparency. So what we could do collectively to get justice for Vanessa is we need reform. We need a bill. And, you know, I drafted a bill, the hashtag Am Vanessa Guillen. Mark Wayne Mullen from Oklahoma.
Yeah, good guy.
Great guy. Love him. It's right now in Ledge Council. But what it does is it says, the way we have the EEOC, which is the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, how if someone can report something, you go to the EEOC. We're looking for something that's going to allow our military, our soldiers, to have the same rights and protections. So that way they're not going to their chain of command or internally. What they're doing is they're going outside the command and reporting something. So suppose this.
Okay, I think we got the point so far. You know, the one of the things that are happening here. I mean, there's 25 minutes. I know I don't want to get you guys through the whole 25 minutes. I'm gonna post the link on the description of the video below. Is they got together, you know, and they created a bill where now soldiers in the military will be able to find equal opportunity counsel and sexual harassment counsel outside of the military, not by somebody within their battalion or brigade or company, which, you know, sometimes those things, you know, end up very bad. And the other thing that happened out of the, you know, results of this meeting is that the President Trump will be paying for Vanessa Guillen funeral, all the expenses. And just keep in mind, we know he's a billionaire, but this is the same guy who doesn't take a penny of salary from the taxpayers' money. So we're not going to be paying for that. You're not going to be paying for that. He's going to be paying for that entirely. And the people that stay at their hotels, you know. So if you're staying at the Trump hotel, you help him pay for that, you know. But yeah, who you think is paying for this deal, Lisa?
I don't like that. I don't like that, like, at all. I mean, sorry for their loss, but you can't have the president picking and choosing who he's paying funerals for. I don't agree with that.
Hey, did he pay for George Floyd?
No, I don't like that at all. And plus, doesn't the military
Black
pay for
lives
the
don't
funeral
matter.
anyway?
The what?
Doesn't the military pay for the funeral anyway?
The military will pay. They will pay for the escort, and then for mortuary affairs to be and for the and they will pay for the ceremony, but not for the funeral.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought you get paid for the burial. I thought the 21 gun salute, all that stuff. I thought that was all paid for the military.
Yeah, I don't think they pay for the casket. You know, I don't think, you know.
Yeah, so I agree with Lisa. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah, you're the president. Like,
and, I mean, obviously, you know, 20%. I guess this looks more like a political move than anything else. Because if you want to pay for her, then you got to pay for because there's more soldiers that died from that same base.
Your mic is clipping.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Yeah, there's a lot more soldiers that died on that base.
Can you hear that, Lisa?
Yeah, he sounds like a Autobot.
Megatron.
Say Autobots roll out.
Autobots roll out.
Oh my god, that was dead on. That was dead on.
Was it? That was good. I can be
That
a voiceover.
That was dead on.
You wanna unplug it, the mic on your computer? I think something is going on.
How about now?
No,
Am I good? Am I good?
Still the same.
Check 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2.
Still the same.
No.
No.
Nope.
0. But anyway, you're mentioning that that the president should not be picking and choosing. As a president, I think that he should not. But as an individual, I think that he has the right to choose who he's gonna give his share donations to. Like anybody. Anybody.
But he's not an individual.
Say what? Well, he's paying he's paying out of his own money. He's not paying with the salary that he earns as a president. So he is currently
the president. He is not if they want to put her body on ice and wait until to see what happens after the election, fine. But right now he's the president of the United States.
Yeah.
So
he's not using.
You can't do that unless he intends to pay for everybody's funeral.
I agree.
He cannot do that.
Well, I think he can do that because he's not using the money that he earned as a president.
No.
So this is more like this is like a moral thing to you, other than a monetary way.
This is about governing. Okay. You are not governing. Where is she from? Houston. He's not governing Houston. Okay. He's governing the United States.
Okay.
So if he's going to pay for one, then he needs to pay for all.
Well, so who makes that rule? Who makes that rule?
It's about fairness
but that's
equality.
Not, but that's not a rule.
It's about fairness and equality.
So I agree with you if it was a program or if it's a government thing issue.
He is the president of the United States.
But at the same
saying, hey, I'm only gonna pay for hers.
So let me ask you something, Lisa. So when he goes to play golf, does he needs to play in the golf course that he wants, or he needs to play on every golf course?
That is not the same thing.
It's the same thing. He's the president. He needs to come to Arizona and play golf. That's the same.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's probably playing only on his golf courses. So he's not giving money to specific people.
Okay, so you're telling me that when he as a president, and he funded these programs that are targeted to Black communities, he should not do that. He should just fund programs that are targeted to everybody. That's what you're implying.
No.
Okay.
No.
Give me an
because those are budgetary things that are set aside by the Congress.
Okay.
Because it's the Congress that does the budget, not the president. The president says, I would like X, Y, and Z, but the Congress can tell him to go pound sand. So the Congress does the budget, okay?
Okay.
But he is paying for it out his own pocket.
Out his own pocket.
But he's not paying for anybody else's. That's not fair.
How is that?
Because he's not governing the country. He is governing one specific. He is showing favoritism to one specific family.
So the same thing applies when he goes to I don't know, when he decided to bring McDonald's to those football players. Why did he choose McDonald's? Why not he choose everything? Chick-fil-A and Burger King. I mean,
absolutely, he should have just had a dinner cooked in the kitchen.
The White House. But he. So
you're absolutely right.
I have to disagree with you.
Just like with the Goya that he had sitting out on his desk. You can't pick and choose like that. You're governing the country. You're not governing.
How is he picking and choosing? Goya went to them.
But he did not have to have a photo op with all of their products.
It was amazing, by the way. It was a nice picture. Anyway, Lisa, I'm going to agree to disagree with you on this topic. I think that he can. I think that he can do with his money whatever he pleases with his money, because he only gets paid $1 as the president.
If I die today, he's not going to pay for my funeral, and that's not fair.
Okay,
I want a nice funeral.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
I agree to disagree with you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
So he definitely bought Burger King for the whole team. It was $5,500.
Oh, that's good. Who paid for that?
He did.
Out of his own pocket then, because he don't get paid nothing.
But
as
it's not. But that doesn't mean it's right.
He get paid
It's not
nothing
right.
as a president. $1 a year.
Right.
And
right.
and also for the, I looked up the stats for the body thing, desecration. What is it? When you the body when you turn it up and all this stuff.
Desecration.
Desecration, right? It's no more than 7 years.
For the military?
No, she's a civilian. She was going to be tried as a civilian.
But
okay, so then for Texas?
That's for the state of Oklahoma.
I thought it happened in Texas.
Well, that's the only case that showed. So
You just gotta put in.
Well, it's probably they say
for Texas. Just Google it like that. Statute for desecration in Texas.
But okay, so the question I'm asking, right? The question I'm asking is it wrong for him? I'm playing devil advocate. Is it wrong for him to do what he did, paying for the funeral because it shows favoritism?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I don't agree with it at all.
I don't think so.
Ricky, would you feel that way if he did it for a Black person? I'm just curious.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. So I will have my reservations, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to the point that he's paying, in his case, that he's paying for this funeral out of his own pocket, I cannot tell the man what to do with his money.
But you would have reservations, so the truth comes out.
Okay, that's fair. You know, that makes sense.
We're not asking you telling him what you're going to do with his money, but it's how you feel, because he didn't spend a cent on George Floyd as far as I'm tracking.
I don't even care about George Floyd. I mean, what about all those babies or the small children that died in Chicago and New York and Georgia?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're from poor families. You think that they're gonna? I mean, they probably won't even get a proper burial. Like they'll probably get like the pine box and no what do you call it, headstone. They're, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what about them? They're small children. You can't get any more sympathetic than small children.
What do you guys say about that, Rick?
I mean, nothing, man. You know, I have to agree with Lisa. You know, I mean, I think that you know, now that she brought it up to that extent, you know, I understand that. Yeah, you know, I believe that the president should pay for everybody's funeral in America. Okay, and I want golden caskets to everybody. Okay, and then I want horses and half inflated balloons like we saw in previous, you know, not George. Yeah, that happens. But I mean, but I got to bring it to you, Lisa. You're talking about that. What have the president done to you know, in these cases of children being killed, like in Chicago? He's being voiced his voice through White House press secretary time and time, Kylie McEnany, I mean, time and time again about how Chicago's been wronged by a bunch of buffoons and a clown. You know, I don't think that he can do any more. I mean, when you get 40 to 50 people killed in a month, are you gonna pay for 40 or 50 funerals? But I think that he's doing what he's doing first because this call national attention. You know. By the way,
so did the deaths of the small children.
No, by the way, he was going to pay for George Floyd funeral, but as far as I know. But then, what's the name of Mayweather outdid him by sending horses,
you just 2 planes. Made that up.
No, horses, 2 planes, and
you just made that up.
And 500 camels. You know, they have a whole caravan.
He was not going to pay for it.
Did you say 500 camels?
They were going to have an Egyptian caravan. Yes.
First of all, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather, does not have more money than Trump.
Oh well, I don't know.
But anyway, this is a political stunt, and I think Trump is going to use this as a tax write-off.
So quick question, Lisa. What do you want? Do you want to send a message to President Trump based on what kind of funeral you want? So you know, when is your
It's not a tax write-off. He's paying for somebody's funeral. It's
Okay.
not a charity.
It's not a charity. Yeah, that's right.
He's
Well, all depends how you
giving
fund
somebody money.
All depends on how you funnel the money, you know. So.
Well, whatever. He's not governing one family. He's governing a nation. So, sorry. Oh, speaking of this nation, I went ahead and I checked the stats. So as of 2018, because you kept saying 2016 on those the demographics. So as of July 1st, 2018, the Hispanic population
17.3.
18.3%.
18.3. Okay, thank you. So we just got probably a 20 right now. We're the
You're
biggest
not
majority.
at 20. It's only been 2 years. You're not 20%. So cut it.
A Native American Chicano donated $2 through Super Chat, and he's saying Janaya Davis, he just paid her scholarship. What is this?
So Janaya Davis is from Philadelphia.
Go ahead.
Trump uses Philly girl story to attack failing government schools, but she's at one of the city's most desired charters. So that's the headline that is showing up on the Philadelphia Inquirer.
I don't agree with that.
We got to look more into this.
I don't agree with it. I do not agree with the president of the United States picking individuals here and there and giving them money. Like, do I need to come knock on your door so I can get some money?
Well, I don't.
That's how I feel.
I don't think that. So this is what I'm saying. I elected somebody. I elected somebody who was a billionaire already when I elected it. You know, I cannot pick and choose what. You know, I am not who I am to. Who I am to say, hey, he can do this right now with his money. Nobody can say nothing about.
He's not a civilian. He is the president of the United States.
He's still a civilian.
He is not. He is the president of the United States. He is not a civilian.
He's still a civilian.
Hold up.
He's not a civilian.
I agree with what Rick is saying, that he can use his money and spend it, but he shouldn't politicize it. It shouldn't be on whatever news or whatever, because now it just looks like it's a political act.
Well, the way I see it is he's making a kind decision on helping these people, and God bless his heart, you know. So if you're Latino, if you're watching this, I just want you to know that this president is gonna pay for her funeral. You know, he didn't have to do it. Based on Lisa's comments, he should not do it. Based on Diesel's comment, he should be paying for Mayweather instead of, you know. Anyway, what I'm saying is he's doing it for us, you know.
He could have let any one of his sons, because he can't do his daughter since she works in the government, but he could have let either one of his sons do it on, you know, not on his, well, on his behalf, but not really on his behalf. Like, they could have said, look, this is what I'm going to do for us, and left the president out of it. Like, I don't like that direct connection. He has other people that could have done it. He could have picked up the phone and said, son 1, son 2, give these people some cash.
So you think he's going to benefit politically by having this action, making this action?
I don't think anybody but this family and you are really going to be talking about the fact that he's paying for their funeral, but I'm serious. I 1000% disagree with it. 1000%. Absolutely. If he was here, I would slap him in the face.
No, you wouldn't.
Yourself? Oh, because he's taller than me? I would get a step stool. I would get a step stool.
You got to reach up for that one. All right, so
1 second. Let me show Lisa something real quick, because she says that only myself and the family. So, Fox News, New York Post, ABC 13, KVIA, Fox 4, WhiteHouse.gov, CNN, American Military, and there's 10 pages and plus. It says that I have over 10,000 searches where it says Trump offers to pay murder soldiers Vanessa Guillen's funeral. So, Lisa, I am not the only one talking about it.
No.
I'm not the only one talking about it.
I said that's going to care.
Okay.
They wrote one article. It is not going to be plastered on the news 20,000 times a day for a whole entire week. It's one article, boom, and you
Yeah, because that doesn't, and then perfect. That is correct. Why is that? Because that doesn't fit the liberal agenda. Who owns social media on the news sources? Who
They should if they want to fire up Trump's base. They would talk about it all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, look, they only just pick her, but what about the black babies that died in Chicago? That's how you do it. Let me get on MSNBC. I'll be a liberal for
let me take a quick look at PayPal. Okay, don't go anywhere. So,
hey, how much is the whole funeral? Let's talk about that. How much is the whole funeral?
It's probably not even enough, man. Not even enough.
What do you mean not enough?
Not enough.
What does that mean?
I believe these soldiers should.
She didn't die like on the battlefield. Don't glorify her. Come on now. A lot of women are victims of violence in this manner. She's not the only one.
So, all right.
Hey,
so
this was today or the 17th?
Let's stay on topic, but get off the whole funeral planning thing. Rick,
go ahead.
You were EO, right? That's who you were? That was one of your jobs, EO?
Correct.
Okay, so they were talking about that this was an issue in the military and the fact of reprisal without putting or without incriminating yourself or releasing information you can't.
Correct.
How much an issue is that currently still in the military?
Which issue? This sexual harassment?
Yes, sexual harassment and reprisal.
Let me tell you something. This is. I'm going to tell you from a senior NCO. That I probably was at the battalion brigade level in many cases. That's pretty high. That's pretty high when it comes to the main population of the military, which is enlisted soldiers between the ages of 20 to 25 and ranks E1s 34. That's the heart of the military, E1s 34s. So as a senior non-commissioned officer, I used to go to these meetings throughout many different chain of commands, different installations, and then I always saw the same thing. Okay, so the way these hearings happens, you have a battalion or brigade commander, sometimes a division commander, in an office. Okay, they're sitting on their beautiful office with a big desk, yada yada yada. It's a dog and pony show. The whole thing. It's a fucking baboon show. It's bullshit, And then you bring your senior NCO. Because the person that holds the ceremony, is an officer. He brings his senior NCO, which is whoever sergeant major, and then the sergeant major give his advice to that commander. So then you're gonna have two individuals, at least 2 or 3 individuals. You're gonna have a company commander, company first sergeant, and the first line supervisor of that individual. Whoever makes the accusation or whoever is being accused, and then you have to sit down there in front of this guy that you probably never seen, and you have to explain your case. You have to explain your fucking case. Hey, this guy is trying to harass me. What else do I need to tell you? Do I need to give you a PowerPoint presentation? And then the individual goes there. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's quiet. He's like, bring it in, or bring him in. Depends who's being assaulted or claiming sexual harassment or sexual assault. And then you bring him in, and then they get dismissed. And then that person who is being dismissed is being brought to that meeting by the EO rep by a CHARP representative if it's sexual harassment. It's being brought in by a CHARP representative, and then it's being escorted out by a CHARP representative. That CHARP rep is going to help them out with the whole process. Make sure that he or she's okay, that they're not trying to commit suicide, because those things get pretty crazy. But anyway, yes, I got it. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Okay. So what happened? What happened, guys, in these cases? After that individual leaves the office, the red carpet, as they call it, they start talking like, "Oh, what is she doing this for this? Is she's I'm not saying that they're saying is she a hoe, because they don't say those words, but not literally, but they, You know, but what was she wearing? You know, or how did she answer the door? Did anybody using her Facebook page? We got people on fucking units checking individuals' Facebook pages. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I think that the military needs to revamp their whole fucking sexual harassment, sexual assault program. You know, because what they have right now is a shit show. They're going nowhere. They're helping nobody. And then just commanders. That's another way for a commander to say, yes, I cover my fucking ass. Goodbye. You know, no, you're not getting moved to another station. We're gonna put you in another company. You know, it's just disgusting. You know, and there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people in the CHARP community and the EO community who are amazing. Okay, but they have their hands tied because at the end of the day, the last word is gonna be the commander's decision. So that's my 2 cents on it.
So Lisa, how is it in the civilian sector?
I don't know.
As far as sexual harassment,
So you know that I'm very antisocial. So I don't interact with people. I don't hear people's stories. I don't tell them my stories. So I don't really know. I don't have any. You have to be a sociable person.
Correct.
To be harassed or to hear other people's stories about them being harassed. And I'm not a social person.
So
when I go to work, I want to go to work and then I want to go home.
My opinion, this topic, you know, I felt so there's a double-sided sword. There's a lot of soldiers that are playing the system. They know how to get, they start pretty much at basic training. Okay. They know how to romance the drill sergeant. They know how to get what they want. It's something called parade pretty. And they will definitely use that to get everything. In this example, it doesn't, even though it may have been used against a sergeant or many sergeants, because they were saying there's other sergeants that made advances to her. Okay. And she tried to report it, but you know, she was afraid of reprisal and all this other stuff, which is a real thing. Reprisal is a real thing, but there also, I wanted Rick to talk about it. There is a major penalty on reprisal if found guilty of reprisal. But it's very hard to find somebody saying, oh, well, he, you know, it's very hard. It's a case-by-case situation.
You got it. You know, Diesel, I got your point. You know, I think that we have to come together, you know, me and you and then and Lisa, and then make a show in there entirely dedicated to this, maybe post a video. Because, you know, we definitely need to give, you know, awareness to what's going on in the military. But I want to say to all you guys, let's move on to another subject. I know I don't want nobody to be going to sleep right now. But this is Lisa. But this is a very serious situation. We're gonna get back to you guys. I know you guys are very involved with this. So let's move on, guys. So and I want to say again, President Trump, amazing by supporting this family in need, you know, because amazing. Buy them Goya, man. Man, you put this, I'm telling you, put this on your ice cream. I put Goya on everything, you know. I got water right here. I got put some Goya on my water.
Put that Goya down, please.
I'm telling you,
man. Put the Goya down.
But anyway, so what's next, guys, here, guys? I'm going to share something with you guys. Diesel, you sent me this video today.
Yes.
And I was like, I haven't seen the video. So, one second. I want to say thank you so much to Amy because she sent us $50 through PayPal. Thank you so much. We're so grateful for that.
Amy, call up. Let's talk. Amy.
Give us a call. Let's you should give us a call. 520-261-7246.
Can somebody get a camera? Since I forgot to buy it.
Oh my goodness! Picture.
Just send me the link so I can send you the damn camera. Okay.
All right. So the video we're about to pull up. We talked about training. We're talking about police training. So I just want your guys' opinion. Be careful. It is graphic because something happens at the end. There is it is graphic. All right.
All right. Let's go. Let me put this sound real quick.
Mind you, this is a black cop. All right, so I'm not being,
So what's the difference if it's black or white or orange or what? That doesn't matter.
We're talking about training, cop training period.
Oh,
tell
okay.
me, tell me if this is a fair shooting, if this is right.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Hey!
Are you religious? Are you religious? Please come over here.
Hey! Get off the phone!
There's only one copy. They're trying to enslave me. I got a band here. And they're trying to enslave me. I call my look here. They've been after me.
Man, put those scissors down.
You're gonna have to shoot me, nigga.
Put those scissors down.
No, you're not taking shoot me. You're not taking shoot me. You're gonna have to shoot me. Please, no, you call 911.
Put those scissors down.
You hold the phone like
Hey, put those fucking scissors down.
You're gonna have to shoot me.
Put those scissors down.
You.
Put those scissors down.
You. You're gonna have to shoot me, nigga.
Hey, go back over there.
You're gonna have to shoot and kill me. You're gonna have to shoot and kill me. You ain't taking me, motherfucker, and slaving me, bitch.
104 headquarters, 1033 the channel. Give me a supervisor over here.
Call back up.
We got a white female. She has
Yeah,
scissors.
you ain't calling. You ain't calling.
Hey, if you come over here, I will kill you.
Okay, kill.
Drop the scissors. Drop the scissors. Shots fired. Shots fired. White female on the ground. Still got scissors in her hands. Shots fired. Shots fired. Drop the scissors.
Signal 15.
Drop the scissors. Hey, back up. Everybody back up. Hey, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Hurry up. Go that way. Go that way. Ma'am, drop the scissors, please. Drop the scissors, ma'am, please. Drop them. Drop them.
Just hold what you got.
He knew what was happening here, man. He covered his camera when she went around the freaking.
No, he didn't cover his camera.
He
that's
covered.
him talking. No, that's him talking on the.
They know.
No. He didn't cover his camera.
It's
There's
not
another.
him covering it. It's him
No.
talking on the walkie. It's not.
Yeah,
covering.
it's him talking on the walkie.
Look at the other angle right here. I'm gonna put you guys so you guys can see.
It's not. It's him talking on the walkie.
Yeah.
Look at the angle.
Hey!
No, look at the other angle.
Hey! Get off the phone!
If it was clear, like, do you think that he was just doing what he was doing? Did he give fair warning?
I think
Put
that
those
this
scissors down.
is a
Mind you, this happened in
Monday
2019.
Go back over there.
quarterbacking situation. This is on the fence.
104 headquarters,
I'm gonna give him
1033
the
the channel.
benefit of the
Give me a supervisor over here.
He did warn
We got a
her.
white
She
female,
did approach
she
him
has
with
scissors.
scissors,
Correct.
but it is scissors, and he could have walked
Hey,
away.
if you come over here, I will kill
This
you.
is on the fence.
Easy.
And
He covered his
it's on the
camera.
fence.
He covered his fucking camera.
He's not covering his camera. He's talking on the walkie.
Let me show you
he's
right
talking-
now.
he's
Right now
talking
you're
on
gonna
the
see.
walkie.
Hey, if you come over here, I will kill you.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we're
look
seeing it-
at this right here. I got on the channel, frame by frame,
He's
guys.
talking on the walkie.
That's okay. That's okay. The female is approaching him. Okay, there's scissors on her hands. Okay, hands open. Okay, she's going towards him, but the hands are open. Hands still open. Okay, hands still open. Hands still open. Now she got shot. At what point she was charging the officer with the scissors?
She's charging him right now as she's walking. He's telling her to put it down.
The knives
She's
are not
approaching
pointing
him
towards the
with it.
officers.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
He told her to put it down.
Go ahead.
She's approaching him with them. It doesn't matter how she's holding him. She's approaching him with it. So
Nope.
in
That's
my
she wasn't
opinion,
charging the officer with the knife.
That is charging.
No,
that is charging.
but she wasn't charging him with the knives pointing at him.
It doesn't matter.
It
She's
does
approaching
matter.
him with a weapon.
It does matters when he goes to court. When this case is being seen on court, the attorney is gonna be saying she wasn't aggressive towards him because
That
the
is
knife she got the scissors pointed to the side, not towards the individual. I'm gonna bring it to you one more time because I mean, it looks like you need to.
Told her to stop. He told her to put it down. She refused. She approached.
Yeah, that's not complying with the officer's law, with the officer's orders.
Her the aggressor.
Yeah, still.
That makes her the aggressor.
Yeah, but
had he approached her, then that's different. But she approached him. That makes her the aggressor.
can the officer prove that she charged him with a deadly weapon.
Yes, because we can see it in her hand.
When they're to the side, Lisa, hands are to the side.
It does not matter. He told her to stop. He told her to put it down. She did not, and then had the audacity to come towards him with it. It doesn't matter how she was holding it. She was still holding it and approaching him. Period.
I disagree. I disagree with you again today, Lisa. You know, because I'm sure that when he goes to court and they break this camera, the camera from the officer, the witnesses, you know, statements, everything that they say, the police records, the training that he failed to complete it, and they're gonna say, oh, she wasn't charging at you with the weapons pointing at you.
That is charging.
I mean, why the officer didn't use a taser on her? That's 120-pound female.
Hold on. First of all, you don't know what they have here. I'm assuming this is somewhere in Louisiana since they have the Saint logo up there. So you don't know what kind of equipment they have. The equipment is not the same nationwide. Okay. So you don't know what they have here. This could be some poor parish that they're lucky to even have a gun. You don't know that. So you're making assumptions. Okay. And I already told you that this isn't clean. This is an on the fence kind of situation. And because it's on the fence, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the officer.
Yeah, I really have to say that, you know, when it comes to this, from my point of view, okay, neutral, because I always have the neutral point of view here. I don't see, when we start watching the video, we mentioned it's a black officer. We were trying to make the annotation that, probably racially biased situation. I don't think that the color of the officer has nothing to do with it. I do have to say that the individual, the civilian, called the officer the N-word multiple times. But I mean, that should mean nothing to him because he's an officer. He's trying to avoid those kind of wording and anything. You know, they say worse things to them.
Correct.
I don't think that I think that I know that she was charging the officer, but I don't think that the officer can justify 100% that he shot the woman. I don't know. Is she dead?
I don't know. She was moaning on the ground.
Yeah, she was like, let's see what else is going on.
Go that way.
So I gotta say,
ma'am, drop the scissors, please. Drop the scissors, ma'am, please.
Given the benefit of the doubt.
Go ahead.
The orders that there were legal orders that the officer was giving her.
Correct.
Not put the scissors down. She refused to do that. Then he showed a presentation of the weapon is part of the rules of engagement, or ROE. Okay. So, or escalation of force. I'm sorry. Escalation of force. So you have shout, show, shove. I think it's shout, shove, show. It's about 5 of them. But anyways, he went through them. All right. He told her, hey, put that phone down, put the scissors down. She says, no, I don't care. You're going to have to shoot me N-word. He says, okay, whatever. He's still listening to her. Then she continues with the scissors and he says, put it down. Now he shows the weapon. Okay. Then she says, look, if you don't stop doing what you're doing, I'm going to have to kill you or I'm going to have to shoot
Correct.
you. And she was like, come on, let's go. And so she started to rush. So he's giving you all the commands. Now what's going to probably legally or whatever, I don't know if this case is even open or whatever, if it was open shut case. Why was he called to the scene? Because she appeared to be on the phone with somebody. Apparently, looks like paramedics. I don't know who she was on the phone with. 911, whatever. Does she have some type of mental something? Is she a worker there? You know, what was that even her desk? You know, was she an employee there that was behind the desk? And then, or was she a stranger and they were called to the scene because she was doing something? So all of that is, adds into the situation. I believe it was a clean shoot. She did rush him, as you can see. It doesn't matter if the hands are out here or if the hands are here. All he has to say is, I fear for my life. I gave her proper instructions. I said, halt, halt, halt. She did not halt. I did what I did. And that's it.
The one thing I want to bring to you, the same link that you shared with me, it came with me, Elisa. It came from somebody of the name Chris Smith. He shared this on July 27 at 7:50 in the morning. And what the title that he put on that's why I'm very careful when I post things on Facebook. The thing that he said is, the way he posted this, he is like, a black police officer shoots and kills a white woman, just making the whole thing racially, who calls him the N-word, but he actually put what the N-word is. I don't know I don't know what kind of right he got to do that. That should be racism right there, the level 11. And approach him with scissors. Then he put a scissor emoji, so he's pretty good with his cell phone. He's probably based on the scissors emoji. He's an Android user. It's justifiable and it's self-defense. And he's like got like two emojis like this. Like he's definitely an Android user.
What is that supposed to mean? Like,
wow.
I'm not saying that Obama phone. I'm not saying nothing about the Obama phone.
Apple slave labor telephone with Chinese listening devices.
Good for you.
Keep your Apple to yourself, okay?
By the way, guys, this is something that I use all the time. This is my iPhone 11 Max Pro. And something else that you can do to your phone is if you put a little bit of this Goya coconut water on top of your phone, it makes it faster. I'm telling you.
Yes, and Ling Lu, age 5 years old, worked 12 hours and made 3 cents so you can have your iPhone.
So, so verdict, do you think it was a clean shoot, Rick?
I think that yes
was no.
No.
Okay. Lisa, clean shoot?
Like I said, I think it's on the fence.
Yes or no?
Because I think it's on the. I'm gonna give the officer the benefit of the doubt.
So yes.
Yes.
I think it was a clean shoot too. All right, next topic.
Yeah, next topic. Hey, Heavy Waters, thank you so much for the $5 donation, man. I know that I got Lisa on the chat room active. Thank you, Lisa, for talking to us.
Pressed air. When it comes to home comfort,
right here. So Lisa sent me this video earlier today. We were talking, and I think
I don't even remember.
It got to the cracks. It's just the Mark Zuckerberg video.
At this point, it's fairly obvious that technology platforms have been stifling conservative news and opinions. You employ a panel of content moderators. Can you explain how Facebook?
I just be sending stuff.
So, did you send this right here? Let me take a look. So what happened in this video is Mark Zuckerberg can name one conservative group consulted for Facebook policy making. Okay, this is something that we want to bring to you guys. Did you send it or did I send it?
No, I sent it, but some things I just send like for Diesel's education. Or I should say re-education.
Okay, so I'm taking this down. I'm taking it down because
No. I mean you can, because it is important, because since speaking of Chinese.
I think there's another video that you sent about Terrence K. Williams, by the way. Terrence K. Williams. My man, Terrence K. Williams. Terrence K. Williams, he's funny, he's super funny, and he's an American. He's conservative. He's Christian. He's an entrepreneur. He's a visionary, and just listen to this guy right here. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Did you see this yet?
I did.
Oh yeah.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression. I don't hear no threats. Fucking money in their eyes. Fuck these cars. I ain't gonna wait until it's happened. Fuck the killers. I ain't waiting until it's
just wow. Wow. Look at this. Look at this. You have to be kidding me. I have seen it all. I have seen it all. Really?
Who in the world, what kind of parent would teach their child to do that? Who would teach their young boy to put up the middle finger at the police? Who? Hold on. What's going on with people? What is going on with people in 2020? Is it something in the water? Is it something in the food? Or is it that people have just lost their everlasting mind? Or is it people just don't have no kind of sense at all? What is wrong with these people? You don't teach a young person to disrespect authority. That's the biggest mistake you can make. You don't teach a young person to disrespect nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. You teach a child to flip off the police, disrespect authority? What are you doing? If you want to disrespect authority as an adult, then you do that. Don't teach it to the young people, okay? If you want to be crazy, then you be crazy. Don't.
So, the whole video it goes, this Terrence Williams is just amazing.
You know who's to blame? The parent.
I love what he say. His messages are always on point. I seen his house. I don't know. Matter of fact, let me show you. Maybe right here. Right here, you can take a glimpse of his house, on the background. I mean, he got the chandelier. I seen other videos where he shows his studio. He got drawings of it's like a queen, African American, I think. He's very proud of his race, his roots. This guy got his head on top of his shoulders. Like he is legit, and that's the one thing I like about him, that he's also conservative and he's so funny. So
is he only great because you agree with what he says? Is
So
there
He's
any
hilarious.
left-wing person that you think is great?
Any left-wing person that I think is great?
Yes.
Other than let me see.
Cedric Victor Zavala. He is an amazing singer.
Okay.
Claudio Sanchez. I love.
Is he a
Cody
left-winger?
DeGambia.
Is he a
Both
left-winger?
of them are. Oh
Okay,
yeah, I
okay.
see them on
Lisa-
social media.
Lisa gave me two.
Coheed and Cambria did a video for the song "Toys" that is like anti-Trump, but I don't care because I love this Coheed and Cambria.
What I'm saying is there anybody on the left wing you be like, you know what? I get it. I can understand why you think that way. Or no? Is this just I think I'm conservative, so I'm gonna go around.
No,
people
I think this guy is legit. His name is what is the name of this guy is El Jesucristo Charlemagne, the God, Jesus, the 7, the 12, the 11 disciples, Jesucristo Charlemagne, the God.
What?
Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. That's his name. Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
So this is the same guy that sit down with Joe Biden on an interview and allow Joe Biden to call him, hey, you and all your people, if you don't vote for me, you ain't no black, Allow him to do that. Allow him. Say nothing,
So you're telling me that you agree with Charlemagne?
No, I don't agree. That was like a joke. I mean, there's, I agree. I agree with a bunch of things that, from the industry, people from the industry. I think that this guy makes a lot of sense. Tom Hanks,
I
Did
don't
you
know
say
what
Tom Hanks?
I
Yeah,
don't know
Tom
what
Hanks.
his
He's the
political views
pedophile.
are.
He's the pedophile who got banned in couple. No, maybe not
Don't
him.
even. You do not know that.
Maybe
you do
not
know
him.
that. You do not know that.
We don't know that.
Okay, all right. Well, the answer
say
to the
that,
question
do not.
is no. If it's not conservative, you're not talking to him. I got you.
No. I mean, I do have a lot of individuals like I don't seek out these individuals on social media, but I do have a bunch of people that are conservative at work, and then when I talk to them, I give them the utmost respect. I don't try to force my ideals into those guys, and then I listen for what they have to say, and then I have learned so much more from those liberals that I have learned
Okay.
from the same people on my groups that are conservative, because they just don't have nothing smart to say other than "Yeehaw," you know. So
I mean, so that's what I was saying, because I'm going through a course, and Google, what else? YouTube. What they do, if you guys don't know already, if you ever check your browser, if you ever check your Netflix, they get a census of things you like, and they put it in front of your face. So let's say I watch Marvel. So they're going to incentivize, or they're going to be more they're going to put more Marvel movies in front of my face than DC movies, because they see my pattern is more Marvel. And that's all good. But when we're learning, we need to see the bigger picture. We can't just see Marvel, because then we just get one story. And that's the only issue that I'm looking at
Nobody
right now.
thinks it will
Is
happen
if you
to
surround yourself with the same people that think like you, where is the growth? Where is the growth? So I challenge you, Mr. Ricky, to find a liberal that you can agree with.
yeah, it's just sitting next to me right now.
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah, if it's in Zoom, will be this right here or right here, you know.
And Diesel, I'm not a conservative.
Lisa.
I'm not a joiner. I don't do groups. My political opinions may lean right, but I like to stay fluid. So I could lean right today. I could lean left tomorrow. Who knows? It depends on what's going on in the world at that moment.
Well, I can say you truly see things from a perspective, which is refreshing. But yeah, you're good. You're good. I wouldn't call you necessarily liberal. I'll just call you a fact finder, and you love to find the facts.
Yes.
So that's good.
Good, bad, or ugly, whatever the facts are, those are the facts. And plus, I used to have a huge crush on Fidel Castro.
Oh my goodness.
Why is that? What's so appealing to you from him?
Because I know he didn't look like that when I was born, but he used to be so studly. I would watch documentary after documentary, speech after speech. And it's not that that's how you know I have a strong mind, because I've watched so much stuff, but obviously it didn't, affect me, because I don't agree with him at all, but I just find him so fascinating. He is so amazing to watch. And he was just so hot.
That's it. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same reason why the movement Black Lives Matter was from the originated. Those three girls got together and then decide, hey, we're Marxists. We are belong to this LGBTQ group. Let's do something so we can advance the Democratic Party on white liberal people. Which kind of group should we target to make this a success? Oh, by the way, let's call it Black Lives Matters.
Yeah, but it didn't affect me. I didn't agree with anything he had to say. And mind you, I should be indoctrinated, because he was probably like the first historical figure that I started reading about. So I'm talking like second grade. I have been reading about Fidel Castro. I have seen so many things, I've read so many things, but I do not agree with him in any form or fashion. But he is a fascinating person. I'm not saying he's a good guy. I'm just saying just his life is extremely fascinating.
Do you think Hitler was fascinating too?
I think Hitler is very fascinating. Hitler, I like to refer to him as the revenge of the Habsburgs, because he was not German, he was Austrian, and as you know, the Germans and the Austrians, or the Habsburg Empire, beefed all the time, and then they took out the Habsburgs in World War I. And so, from the ashes, in my mind, I like to think that Hitler took revenge. Now, of course, that's not the case, but that's the way I like to think about it because it sounds more dramatic.
I'm okay with that.
So yes, he is the revenge of the Habsburgs. The fact that he is a know-nothing person, not even from Germany, and actually ruled the country at a time where countries were still very, what do you call it? Like, you know, just German, just French, you know, they only stuck to their own kind. They weren't globalists at the time. So the fact that he got to rule that country is definitely an amazing achievement. I'm not saying that Hitler is a great guy. I am just recognizing something extraordinary that he did. And I think that that is extraordinary. Same with Joseph Stalin. I mean, they are very, very, I guess tribal and racist in Russia, even to this day. And the fact that a Georgian got to rule that country, kudos.
I mean, we talked about it Wednesday. Everyone wants a leader, you know.
Yes.
They want to be led. You know, they want people to do the work for them.
With Joseph Stalin, though, he killed to the top. He wasn't some great auditory person. Like he killed to get to the top. Hitler and Castro, though, they were like magnificent speakers. Like, I mean, just their speeches are definitely fiery and get those people going. I didn't agree with any of their policies, but Joseph Stalin, no, he killed his way to the top. He did it a little differently.
So something else I want to bring, Lisa. I know we have this mutual colleague on Facebook. You know, his name is Marcos Rivera. So he went on YouTube and he was like, "This channel and the commentary is trash." And then I pretty much say to him, "Hey, thanks for the watching." And then I sent him a link to the live stream, but he wasn't brave enough to call the show or to assist, so he can express why he thinks that the show and the commentaries and us, we are trash. But yeah, Marcos Rivera. Thank you so much for watching.
Jealous. He's jealous.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that we are better because we got a platform and we have a community of people that, you know, cares and love what we do as a whole, you know, not just us three, as a whole, everybody. Us here, you guys on the comments, you know, helping us out all the time. I mean, some people just don't have that. So the point that you brought, Diesel, earlier today is very important, you know, and very needed. And then I want to tell you why. Because every time you have a Republican or a conservative trying to talk to a liberal, the conservative person, in most of the cases you see like on social media and things, they're trying to be calm. They're trying to be, you know, they're trying to bring some kind of knowledge. But every time you see a liberal doing the opposite, then you see Portland and you see Chicago and you see all these riots and you see the Amazon in California burning down. By the way, my control remote got delayed by 2 days. I was so upset. So people just don't think, you know, by doing those actions, you know, what are you affecting? What are you doing what are you going to obtain? What are you going to gain? They gain nothing because I have a product coming to my house. It got delayed by 2 days and then I got my thing back, you know. Then Amazon goes out there and claims a claim on the city. Bunch of people from your city got unemployed. And then you make the news for 15 seconds, you know. So I think the same way that you say, Diesel, that I need to look for more conservative, for more mindful, open-minded, liberal people. I say to the liberal guys out there watching, hey, do the same. Talk to a conservative, not just with a conservative that will say to you or that will look at you like you're less, but look at people like myself, you know, that will look at you as equals and be able to talk to you on whatever subject, my subject or your subject, you know? So like we do here, you know? Sometimes we talk about things that matters to me, but you know, most of the times we talk about what matters to Lisa.
But I mean, that's correct. That's correct. It's a beauty. It's a beauty in seeing something, i.e., a shooting, and we're all looking at it from different perspectives. That's a beautiful thing, because it shows that, oh, this is how you think. This is how you think, and I get to know you a lot better as a person, and just knowing someone better as a person, it's a sense of comfort, because I know your capabilities. I know that if I leave my children with you, you ain't going to do nothing to them. You know, that's that sense of comfortability. We don't always have to be on the same page. Okay. But at least we're in the same book. You know what I'm saying? The same chapter.
Correct.
That we're at least able to say, okay, well, I've referenced this off of this. The issue I have with liberals and the issue I have with conservatives is lies. 100% lies. I've watched video be slowed down. I'm gonna do it on Monday. There's a whole episode that I have prepared of videos that are being slowed down of politicians to make them appear to be inebriated. Certain clips are being cut out, so they would say certain things that come off racist. You know, that's what I'm talking about. And that's done on both sides, both parties. When you don't look at yourself as a conservative or a liberal, you just look at yourself as a finder of truth. There is a beauty in that.
That is correct.
That's what I am. I'm a finder of truth. I've been honest from the beginning. I say, hey, I voted Democrat because that's how I was raised. We didn't know any better.
Did you vote for Hillary Clinton?
No.
Oh, because right here on the background we have some people that actually voted for her, and after they got that notice that she lost the election to our presidente.
No.
I
didn't. I voted for Barack Obama.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
He was black.
Oh. Not once, but twice. It. Not once, but twice.
That was it. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not once, but twice.
Am I proudful? It was look, I didn't know anything. I was able to vote. I remember I was in Iraq and I was like, hey, I ain't working no more because Obama is president. And they looked at my first sergeant, looked at me and said, 50 push-ups. So I said, I ain't working no more, man. My president's black. He's like, oh, word. He's like, my first song was a ranger, a pathfinder. He was all these whole stuff. And he was like, okay, come here, black. Come here. You just want to vote for Obama because he's black. So I just did 50 push-ups right there. Every time I saw him, I did 50 push-ups after that day. And that was the whole deployment. That was for the whole year. Every day, every time I saw my first sergeant, he said, you know what time it is? I said, yeah, 50 push-ups.
I mean, you probably left there ripped then.
Oh yeah, I was ripped and I knew how to hide. I definitely know how to hide because I would avoid him for weeks. And he was like, I didn't see you for a whole week. I said, first sergeant, I've been busy. I've been on mission. He's like, nah, I've been looking for you. I said, hey, first sergeant. He said, go ahead, make him up. I'm like, man.
Damn, that's tough, man.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. But just the ignorance, man. It's cool to be ignorant when you're young. But when you become older and you have people that look up to you, you have to be educated. When I became a non-commissioned officer, before I was a non-commissioned officer, it was cool to just spat out wrong regulations. It was all right. You know, I think it's that. Oh, okay. Yeah. But when you become a leader of somebody, when someone looks up to you, you have to spat out the right regulations. You have to be on point with your stuff. And the only way you can do that is by studying, being a student of knowledge. And I think that's what we're doing here.
Yeah. So what else we want to talk? Oh, by the way, I gotta give you a little bit of this.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
Can I get an applause?
Mr. Trump, for the moment, stepped to his him for the inaugural address.
To be able to introduce for the
First of all,
first
you
time
gotta
ever anywhere the
You gotta
45th
hear
President of the United States of
Charlemagne,
America,
he did a
Donald
talk the other day. I want you to hear how Charlemagne explained how this Cotton guy was, right?
Yeah. I was showing
So
the range.
Charlemagne explained him how Cotton was, right? But then when you look at what he really said,
yeah,
right, it was completely different. And then of course you're listening to 105.5, whatever the radio station is, with the Breakfast Club. So now you have all these people just listening to the radio, and all they hear is Charlemagne the God call this guy racist, and they're believing it.
Did you send the link for that or no?
I did send a link for Senator Cotton. What pretty much what he was saying, guys. He stated allegedly that racism, slavery was a necessary evil.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay. I don't think he used it in slavery, necessary evil. It was slavery, blah, 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 blah. It was necessary because of blah, 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 da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went. But of course, they put the words together. Slavery is necessary evil. His last name is Cotton. He's a racist. That's how it went.
You know, CNN posted as Tom
because
Cotton
his last name is Cotton, really?
Yeah. Tom Cotton describes slavery
serious.
as necessary evil in bid to keep schools from teaching 1619 project. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, there's a bunch of people on the chat that would be like 1619, Google 1619 project. Oh, it's ridiculous.
So, I mean, we could talk about that on Friday. I mean, we avoided it Wednesday.
This is Friday.
You
We're
got it right
supposed
here.
to talk about it today.
We only got a little bit more time in the show.
Well, I can't have y'all went very long. The earlier topic. Like,
Thank you, Lisa.
Cotton on the defensive.
Yeah, we can talk about this Monday.
Listen to it.
About the role.
All right, go ahead.
Republican Senator Tom Cotton on the defensive tonight after remarks he made about the role of slavery in the founding of the United States. Some important context for you. Senator Cotton is pushing to block schools from teaching the 1619 Project, a New York Times initiative that reframes American history around the date of August 1619. That's when the first slave ship arrived on American shores. Here's what Senator Cotton told the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. He said, "We have to study the history of slavery and its role and impact on the development of our country, because otherwise we can't understand our country. As the founding fathers said, it was the necessary evil upon which the Union was built, but the Union was built in a way, as Lincoln said, to put slavery on the course to its ultimate extinction." Okay, so that's what he said. The necessary evil, as I quote from him.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that they're gonna take from that. The necessary evil. This is just ridiculous.
Including Democratic Congressman and Congressional Black Caucus member Hakeem Jeffries, who said this on the House floor.
Slavery was not a necessary evil. It was a crime against humanity, anchored in kidnap, rape, torture, lynching, and the systematic oppression and enslavement of people of African descent century after century after century. We are still living with its legacy today.
Senator Cotton is defending what he said.
Okay, guys, let me know when you guys are ready. Because this.
I am ready. Go ahead, Diesel. Start.
You got it.
All right, so once again, I'm a founder of truth. I believe. I'm a founder of truth, and once again, I believe that this is once again the Democrats just using slavery. This is ridiculous, and Charlemagne the God pushed the same narrative, stating that this senator wanted to block everything from pretty much he's saying that this senator does not want America to know about the slavery. Does not want to know about slavery, does not want to know about anything else. which I disagree, but I just wanted to show you guys this. I don't really have, everything is already explained there in the video.
Darn it, Diesel, I thought that you were gonna be disagreeing. I thought you were gonna agree with the light-skinned fella.
Oh no, of course not. No, I can see when I'm being played. I can see when I'm being duped.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take back what I said earlier today.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take back what I said earlier today. I say that I was listening to, you know, that I always agree with somebody who is liberal. I gotta take it back because, you know, we know these guys just is turned. So I'm gonna have to find me another real true liberal that I can agree with.
Turned? You said I turned?
Yeah, I think we are. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, liberal.
Yeah.
No. I can see the BS.
Yeah,
I can see. You can smell the BS. Come on, man.
Bro, I mean,
yeah, well, but no liberal. It is a necessary evil.
It was a necessary evil. Not is.
No, it is, because there could be countries that are starting every day. You don't know that. I mean, when I graduated high school, there were 36 countries in Africa. There are now 56. So there are new countries forming every day, and it is a necessary evil, because there is not a country past or future that is not built by slave labor. Now, I'm not saying I want to be a slave. Now, let's just clear that up. I don't want to be a slave, but unfortunately, it's something that has to exist.
Well, no, it doesn't. Slavery does not have to exist.
You tell me how a country gets built without it.
Doing it the damn self? Like, what the hell? There's something called hard work, you know?
Yeah, that's what the slaves are doing.
But people don't want to do the hard work. Thus slavery.
That's why they have to be forced. That's what slaves are for.
Yeah, but we're talking about hard work. I can do the hard work.
Nobody's going to volunteer to do the hard work. You have to be forced to do it. That's what slavery is. There's not a country that has not been built.
So Mount Rushmore was built on slavery?
I'm pretty sure the Chinese probably did. The Chinese immigrants probably did build that. I mean, considering the time that it was done, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Chinese immigrants.
So the monument in Washington D.C., the Black History monuments, that's slavery?
Well, we can call the
but I'm saying
iPhones,
a nation.
you know?
I'm saying a nation, and you're talking about objects. I'm talking about countries.
Yeah, you're talking. Okay. All right. So you're telling me in today, okay. All right. Got you. Back in the day, it was, let me capture your people, enslave them for labor so I can get stuff done quickly, right? Because I don't want to do it.
That wasn't how it was for America.
Okay.
America did not go to Africa, or even Europeans. They didn't go to Africa, I should say initially, prior to the colonization of African countries. They didn't go over there and capture Africans in the wild.
No, the Africans sold the other Africans out.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, dude, it's a need. It has to exist in order for there to be future prosperity.
I mean, they could have sold them out to get killed. They didn't have to be slaves. They could have sold them to be like, hey, you know what? Literally it was competition. This is my rival tribe, right? You're going to give me whatever I can get, right? And I'm going to give you their location. Okay? We're now allies. I'm going to give you their location. You go ahead, you wrap them up, you do what you do. You could have killed them, but they were like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and enslave them, which I understand.
No.
What do you mean? Americans
because they had their own slaves. African countries and tribe, they had their own slaves.
Prisoners of war.
No, not some. Well, sometimes slaves do. I mean, that's true.
Right.
But they had their own slaves. There's literally not a civilization that has not been built. To this day, there are slaves. The African nations, some of them, are back in the slave trade business.
What is a necessary evil? Explain what necessary evil is. In the chat, I want an explanation of what necessary evil is. And Lisa and Ricky, what does necessary evil mean to you?
It's an ugly, unfortunate thing that has to happen.
Okay, that's your definition.
I don't know. I really believe that, you know, that's bad. Necessary evils are not bueno.
That's what I'm saying. How? Okay, all right. I'm gonna be objective. Okay, to me, there's nothing evil that is necessary. Evil is not necessary in life. A lot of people say, I mean, I think that's just a cop-out of someone saying it was a necessary evil. No, because I can always trump that and say, you took slaves because you were lazy. Stop being lazy and you won't take slaves. So it's not a necessary evil. That, I mean, I can say that. I can say that. Because,
but you're forgetting what did I mention on Wednesday?
So hold on. Before I answer your question. So pedophilia is a necessary evil.
No.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
how does that affect prosperity?
Is murder
It doesn't.
a necessary evil?
Is murder a necessary evil? It can be.
Okay.
Sometimes people got to get got for prosperity. Yes.
Wow.
Because remember what I explained on Wednesday, and I said it several times on Wednesday. Human nature and our core instincts. We want to be on top. We want to be dominant. We want to move forward. We want to grow. We want to prosper. And unfortunately, you have to step on some toes to do that. We don't consciously, or some people actually do. Let me say that. Some people actually consciously think that way, but sometimes it's just our instincts. It's like, so you're from New York. Have you ever stolen a cab from somebody because you were in a hurry?
No.
Oh, whatever.
Well, go ahead. I'm gonna say yes. But no, I haven't. But go ahead. I want to hear your point.
Well, that would be an example of stepping on somebody's toes for your own gain, for you to prosper, for you to do better. Like, you need to get to work on time.
But I believe that's not a human thing. I believe that is a cultural thing.
No, that is an animal instinct. That is something that is of the entire animal kingdom.
To step on the toes to
do whatever it takes to survive, prosper, move forward, grow, evolve. Unfortunately, you got to get rid of the dead weight.
So we're talking about Darwinism. We're talking about lions. Like, for example, lions, when a new lion comes, beats the old lion. When he beats the old lion, what he does is he goes through his pride.
You paying attention?
He kills all the other offspring because they're weak. And then he mates with the lioness and implants his offspring.
Yeah.
I do understand that aspect, but we talk about evolution. I always believe that there is an evolution that is past animalistic, our primal animalistic instincts, which is to step on people or whatever. I believe you can reprogram the brain to believe that you're not stronger than your weakest. You're not as stronger as your weakest link. I believe that a team mentality can be enforced where, for example, places like Japan, they believe I'm not special. It's about the group. It's not just about me. It's not just about me. It's about the group. It's about the group philosophy. And you can look it up. You can look it up in Japan's culture. That's how they believe. You can look up back in the day with samurais, the honor, the code that they lived by.
They had shogun. They were the working class. They worked for the shogun. They were the slave.
But they didn't see this. So they worked. All right. So a slave to me is
Talk to me about the shogun.
A slave to me is someone that is, I automatically go to, you're not getting paid. You don't have any 401k. Your health is horrible. Like your family's family is going to be a slave too. Like slavery, like picking cotton slavery. That's what I think.
Their health was, no. Their health was very important to the slave owner. The slaves here, the American slaves, because it's expensive to get a new slave. Yes, they did. Their health was looked after.
Was it really though?
Yes, because it's expensive. It's expensive to. Yes.
Was it really though?
Yes.
So when the slave tried to escape and they brought the slave back.
That's different. You're talking about punishments. I'm talking about health. If one slave got sick, you better believe that somebody was taking care of them, because if one got sick, they all get sick. And then now this slave owner lost all their money. They're not getting any crops done. It's like,
right. So
it's not like Gone with the Wind. First of all, not everybody had a massive amount of slaves. If any, actually, not a lot of people had slaves. But the people that had it, if they're lucky, you had one or two. But the people who had a massive amount of slaves, they were probably just living a little bit above paycheck to paycheck. If they were to not have a crop, they would have lost it all. So yeah, their health was looked after. Now, I'm not saying, oh, the slave master is so wonderful. Please do not misinterpret what I'm saying. What I'm saying is slavery is not, in America, is not Django Unchained or
yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's not. It is not Hollywood. It's not Hollywood. It's not Hollywood. Sure, there were punishments. It had its moments, but truth be told, it was better than slavery. I don't know.
If a slave got sick and he was potentially going to corrupt the stock or the group of people around him, he was taken out back and he was dealt with.
No,
that's what it was.
That is not true. That is so not even true. That is absolutely not even true. That's not true.
Okay.
That all up and down the Western Hemisphere. I can't say the same for Europe.
Yeah.
And Africa and Asia, especially Asia today. Yeah, they were low down, dirty. Oh, you got the sniffles, you shot. But here, up and down the Western Hemisphere, it was definitely a whole lot different. I mean, I am not saying better. Please do not. I'm not saying that slavery here was fantastic and I wish I was there. I don't have FOMO, okay? But it is not Hollywood. It's not Hollywood. There was Black slave owners. 1% of slave owners were Black.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, like legit. 1% of slave owners were Black.
I need a name of those slave owners that were Black. Give me a name of those.
Don't you have the computer in front of you? Just Google it. But I assure you, 1% of slave owners were Black. Absolutely. Yes.
All right. So, Rick, I think we have circled back to slavery. It seems like every
It comes back. It comes back. You know, but there's a big difference between being sold as a human. You know, somebody captured you and sold you. That's one. There's another type of slavery is that you were captured. Okay, and then the slavery that we know right now, as Heavywire talks about, you know, the slavery as those, you know, young kids or you know, individuals working for Apple or whatever the case may be, making phones for cents an hour, you know. So I do find the first two more drastic types of slavery, you know.
But hold on, today there are work camps in various different countries. That's slavery. That is legit slavery. They're just called work camps. That's slavery. I mean, that is in a lot of Asian countries, first of all. Russia is the largest country in Asia, in case anybody did not know. When you have Asian Heritage Month, you should be eating borscht and drinking vodka. It's the largest country in Asia. But anyways, so a lot of Asian countries, including Russia, have work camps. There is the slave trade is back in full force in North Africa right now. So I'm not talking about, you know, 2 cents a day making some Nikes. I'm talking about legit slaves still around in the world today, right now, as we speak. And did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Because
yes,
I think 2 people just got shot in a Chinese work camp right now. I think I just heard them. Yes, 2 people just got shot. Oh,
is that crazy?
2 more people just got shot. They weren't working hard enough.
Are you serious? It's like every hour?
They were. Do you know how many people live in China? They can spare somebody.
Oh, wow. That is crazy, you know. That is crazy. Wow.
So legit slavery is still around in the world. It is not. I don't know why people think, oh, well, slavery is done because, you know, it's not in America. I mean, the Democrats have given us a serf class with letting people come across the border in droves. So for the first time in America, we actually have a serf class. So we're well on our way to have slavery back here for the modern time, courtesy of the Democrats and their open borders policies.
That is crazy, Lisa. But that's what we got. That's what we get in America. What else we gonna have, you know? I mean, we can vote for Trump, you know, and still, I don't know.
Here you go, voting for Trump. Vote for Trump. Vote for Trump. I don't know. He's got me hot right now. I'm very mad about that. Whatchamacallit.
What about the soldier?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. We're gonna send him a message saying that he will pay for your funerals. But anyway, guys, I know you know, it comes to an end every now. You know, it's Friday. You know, we have to do other things. Final thoughts. You know, I want to say to you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to go to the description of the video where you will find a store, our webpage, our new Facebook. We're going to find Lisa's Parlor, so you can follow her, please. If you don't have a Parlor account, make sure you get a Parlor account. Go to Diesel's YouTube channel, okay? Because he has a couple of videos out there, and he got some good things about. He's going to bring some good things. So go to his page, and don't forget to subscribe to all of them. You know, share, do whatever you can. I do appreciate all the donations. You know, it helps us pay for Lisa's camera. And thank you so much, guys, for watching. Anything you guys got?
No, the kids are taking over here.
Kids are taking over.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Be safe.
And thank you guys for coming out again. And I hope you return again on Monday. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe and share. Subscribe and share.
Hi, guys.